Goo Goo Dolls there, and Iris on BBC Radio 1, and that was dedicated to Dominic Byrne.
What?
There you go. 9:05. Nice link, Dave. Seamless?
Yeah.
Sure?
No.
What's wrong?
Apparently, they don't have buffalo in the United States of America, and they call them bison.
As a wipe.
I'm not sure that's true, so I'm going to say it was fine.
Dave's Tedious Link.
As a wipe, Dave.
As a wipe.
As a wipe, Alan.
What, sorry?
As a wipe.
As a wipe.
As a wipe.
As a wipe. Have you seen the wet wipes we have in the studio?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what that's about?
No.
Really?
We need to use those all the time before we touch anything.
They're alcohol-based.
Is that because I'm here?
Yes.
No, it's not you.
Do you know that...
Rachel was telling us we got an email about it. Well, basically, new rules of the BBC. We now have to wrap ourselves in our entire body in a massive wet wipe before we walk into any BBC building.
It's not that. I think everybody's just being a little bit more hygienic.
Can I just ask a question, though? Right? If I have swine flu,
Yes.
right, and then I go and open up the big box of wipes, and I put my hand on the lid and open it, then I put my hand inside to get the wipe, touching all the other wipes as I grab the wipe that I need, then put the lid back on again. What's the point?
Well, you know what is wrong with that situation, and I can't quite figure out, is that surely these wipes that we have are supposed to be whereby you're supposed to tear off a bit of the wipe and then the rest of the wipe remains inside the sterile container. However, because we can't work that out, everyone's sticking their hand into the whole lot.
Yeah, but it's still got antibacterial stuff on it, so it'll still work.
I don't know.
So we have to... Wait, what's the idea?
No.
I have to cover myself in wipes.
Yeah, you've got to get that whole roll and wrap yourself up in it.
Right, and I just kind of clunk around the Radio 1 building as like one big giant wipe with trainers.
Exactly. The only reason they put them in there is for you to do that.
Wow, I never knew that. Well, it's nice to know the BBC are looking after us.
It's just so everybody's a little bit...
I tell you what, I don't want to sound ungrateful, because, I love the BBC, I do.
Yeah.
But rather than spend a load of money on big industrial-sized wipes, I don't know, this is just an idea, and I'm no kind of cleansing expert, but why not try emptying the bins at least once a day? Just a thought.
I sent a memo today about
the BBC
bins.
in Wales have provided 3 tissues to every desk over the weekend. So people came back to their desk on Monday and there were just tissues on everyone's... And most people were thinking that someone had gone around and left tissues on their desk, threw them.
You would throw them in the bin?
With no explanation as to what they were.
You're like that, someone's been using tissues on my desk, you bin them.
Until some health and safety person went running around the building going, no, they're for the colds if you sneeze.
3 tissues per person. Shoo! Oh, steady there. Achoo! Oh,
one left.
You've only got one. Achoo!
That's
We're all
it.
going to die.
You're on your own.
Game over.
That's it. Any more sneezing, the game's over. Anyway.
Isn't it a funny world that we live in?
It is at the moment.
Dom's quite nervous about my return. Has printed off a list of swine flu symptoms and feels I matched 3/4 of them.
Oh, such as what?
I had the thing is, the important advice, and I've read obviously quite a lot about this since I've been away, is the fever, the temperature. You've got to have 100-degree temperature, and I didn't. So don't worry, everyone, I'm fine.
Good. Bless you.
Thank you.
I think if you get it, you'll know about it.
I think
you
so.
feel very, very ill.
Yeah. I think the swine flu. I'm no doctor, but I think the flu bit is a massive clue. Like, for example, if you've got, trouble downstairs round the back,
Yeah.
that might not necessarily be the swine flu because it's not a flu-like symptom. So the same with you. You took a few days off because you just wanted a rest from work.
Wiped out was the term I used.
Whatever.
Well,
But if you didn't have flu, so you can't have swine flu.
No.
Am I right?
I think so.
All right, okay. Right. So did you see Dave on television last night? Dave on Who Do You Think You Are? His big moment. You weren't invited to today's wedding.
don't start.
There you
Yes. And Matt Fincham.
go. And you.
And me. Jumping like Tigger in the studio.
That's what he does.
That was me, but Matt was behind me.
Oh! Tomorrow, Golden Hour. I've got to do the Golden Hour today. I always do the Golden Hour on a Thursday.
It's one of your favourite activities of the week, isn't it?
I love it. I really love it. It's great. I spend an hour or so just sitting there listening to songs, and then I find a song that I like, and I go, right, let's go through that year, and I go through the whole chart for the whole year.
You've done this
by
now
week.
about a year, haven't you? All this golden hour stuff.
Coming up to 2.
2 years.
Well, we started doing it about Radio 1's birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
have you got a favourite year? One that you go, I know, I'll go for that one because I love it.
no, and we repeat the years so much that I have a list of how many times we've done that year and when. So I try and do it so they're not too close to each other.
Okay. Statistically, this has been done 3 times. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have a person to say that. I just read the words off a screen.
That'd be quite funny though.
I thought of my...
I don't open up my laptop. It's not like the Batcave. Hello, Mr. Moyles. I see you're going to do the golden hour again. Yes, that's right, yeah. May I suggest 1986? That was a good year for music.
I thought of my golden hour choice in the bath this morning.
I thought of mine in the car.
Did you?
Well, wherever you thought of them, you will hear them tomorrow between 9 and 10. The golden hour. I don't know what year I'm going to do. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. 81199 on the text, and I'll completely ignore you. Right, here we go. Rachel!
Coming up today on BBC Radio 1 at 10, Joe Riley will have Fight Star in the live lounge. Edith's at 1, Greg James is in for Scott at 4, Zane Lowe takes on Pete Tong in another sound clash at 7, then Pete presents In New Music We Trust, and between 10 and midnight, it's Nick Grimshaw. That's Radio 1 all day Thursday the 23rd of July. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm blaming the mustard today for the stumble.
Thank you.
Can't even speak.
I can.
You're the only person in the world I know who can ad-lib fine. You write down what you're going to say and you stumble all over it like some kind of drunken rabbit in a field.
I've never seen that before.
Here is a text message which is quite bizarre. It's meant to serve a purpose, but ironically does exactly the opposite of what it's meant to do.
Illustrate.
Joe has texted in saying, Alid, you really do look nice with a bit of stubble. You shouldn't be self-conscious about it.
That's really nice. Thank you, Joe.
You missed that completely.
I did miss it completely. That just sounds like a compliment.
But don't be self-conscious about it. You look really good.
Oh. I wasn't self-conscious about it, actually.
There you go. Started already.
Drag myself from my bed.